Joshua chapter 1, verse 2. Joshua and the entire Israelite nation were in mourning. Their leader, Moses, had just died. Yet, in the midst of their grief, God called them to continue onward under new leadership. It was Joshua's turn to lead now. Now is a current word. It's about timing. No more procrastinating, no more waiting, no more messing around. When someone says now, they mean now. God doesn't always wait until we feel ready to make his move. He doesn't always give us time to recover from life's bruises or knockdowns. He doesn't sit around until we give him the green light. When God is ready to do something, he does it right then. Much of the success or failure people experience is due to their ability or inability to respond when life changes as quickly as it did for Joshua. A person's capacity to adapt will determine their ability to achieve their goals and embrace the now moments in such a way that propels them forward, rather than keeping them stuck in a routine or role they have held so long because they have gotten used to it. If you want to move ahead into what God is ready for you to embrace and experience, then you need to be ready to say yes when he says now, even if the timing seems the worst, because in God's time frame, the worst of now is actually the best. Application 1. Why does an inconvenient time become so difficult when God says to move now? 2. What determines whether we move forward? 3. What lesson can you take with you for the next challenge in your life? Prayer. Father, your timing is different from mine, I know. When you call me to move, even when it's inconvenient, give me the strength to say yes. Amen. Devotional 3. The now of stepping away from another's coattails. Now it came about after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, that the Lord spoke to Joshua the son of Nun, Moses' servant. Joshua chapter 1, verse 1. Before Moses' death, Joshua had spent his whole career playing follower. He had put in his time, gotten the call, and made the cut. Now, everything was about to change for Joshua. Now was his time to assume the mantle of leadership. The word now informed Joshua that he could no longer ride the coattails of his mentor. He could no longer piggyback on Moses' leadership. It was time for him to step up and step out. When God calls us, it's not okay to sit on the sidelines while other people take the field. This is the time when we can no longer ride the coattails of others. We still have a part to play, even when the role, career field, or schedule is not what we had hoped for or planned. But whether your life looks like you want it to or not, God has you there for a reason. This is your season. Your time is now to get what God has given you by fulfilling the plans he has for you to do. The question, though, is will you go get it? Application 1. What may be holding you back from stepping into a leadership role that God may be calling you to? Why? 2. What might it look like for you to stop riding on someone else's coattails? 3. Which is more important, trust or preparation in responding to God's call? Prayer. God, when it's time for me to step forward into what you have planned, let me not feel so inadequate that I must rely on others to do what you've grown me to do. Amen. Devotional 4. The now of making your own relationship with God. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. The spiritual life is a life of development. It has valleys, mountains, and wilderness seasons, like sports.